France is well positioned thanks to a well-structured national quantum plan, and as far as I'm concerned, thanks to a regional investment plan in experimentation.
So I'm here now with Thomas from Choose Paris region, and I'm really interested about why you are here at this conference and what you expect to take out of here and what you bring.
So, as I work for Choose Paris region, the attractivity agency of Paris region, we are here to meet the people who make quantum and to explain why they should pay attention to our vibrant ecosystem. This is a place where Alice and Bob, Candela, Pascal grew, and this is really where to write their success, next step of success in Europe.
Yeah, and would you say Paris region is the Silicon Valley of quantum technologies?
Oh, good question. I don't like to compare with Silicon Valley. It's a model, but it's an inspiration too.
Mm-hmm.
What we have is Paris-Saclay plateau.
Yeah.
The Paris-Saclay area concentrate 15% of the whole French research capacity in nearly every field.
Yeah.
And that's for quantum technology, it's nearly 40% of the whole French capacity. You have the best of photonic research with the atomic research was based there since the 50s or 60s. So it's really something that's natural there. You have the Nobel Prizes, 2 Nobel Prizes in quantum physics coming out of Paris-Saclay, and that's where Candela, once again, Pascal are based. That's because they find their talent mainly. They come from the universities, like University Paris-Saclay. They are spin-offs, but they also get the best of the talent there.
If you take a look at the news that are arising about quantum technology, I see more and more actually happening in this field. What do you observe in terms of the job market and the research market happening in the last years? Do we actually see like this hockey stick effect that now this industry is actually getting off and becoming more and more relevant?
The hype is felt at student level too. Mm-hmm. We see more and more how do you say vocations in the field thanks to the love for mathematics in France. It's a long history of mathematical excellence. We have the chance to bring talents to this new field of application. Mathematicians love to do maths, but when they play with something more applied, they are just in love with quantum then.
And I mean, it feels still like a purely theoretical research area which simply burns through money. If someone were asking from an investor point of view, when would be the best time to invest in quantum technologies, since we do not really see the return of invest yet, right? Is now the time, or do we still have to wait for 5 years until it really becomes hot?
I think that industrials will need 5 more years to raise awareness internally. This is a market, I guess, that when you are a startup, what you sell today is some research capacity, research projects to train internal researchers at big companies. This is enough, I think, to make a market. Of course, it doesn't look like what you want me to say, that there is a quantum advantage in that field. No, we all look for the quantum advantage in a specific field.
Yes.
So every industrial has to catch its own potential quantum advantage now and invest in talent, in the software version that will solve their issues, their own. So it won't be after that the competitor has find its own quantum advantage that they have to invest. It's now, and it will take years, as exactly when they invested in IT and they wanted to have complex IT systems, integrated systems. it took years. So it's nearly the same.
Today I spoke to several people from the pharma industry.
Yes.
And pharma seems to be one of the first fields that really can dig into this technology and utilize this for drug development and chemical use cases.
Yeah.
Is this also, from your point of view, the first area that is going to take advantage of this technology, or do you see other branches rising up?
I totally understand why. From my slow level of understanding of quantum physics, what I really know that quantum physics inside a quantum computer is exactly the same as in nature.
Yeah.
And if you use this kind of biomimicry system to solve nature problems, that's quite logical. If you, like Pascal do, play with atoms, it's logical that you can easily solve the chemistry issues. That's also what makes it so exciting.
This would be actually like my next question for you personally, because quantum technology is such a weird field of technology and science. What is the most amazing aspect that pulls you to quantum technologies, or what makes you have fun with your work?
It makes me back to my math studies. So that's fun for me to open books now and see that after all these matrices that I used to learn were not so useful at the time, but they are really, really cool now. So yeah, it makes mathematicians cool again. And I suppose that's why talent are attracted by this field.
Would you recommend young students who are searching their field of research right now, would you tell them that now is the time to actually study quantum technologies, or are we still too early to really win in this game?
I would say that exactly as when people said, oh, you don't know how to code in Python or I don't know, C, that's a shame. You won't become a C developer or a Python developer, but it's good to know. It's exactly the same.
Okay,
it's good to know today how are the future way to solve optimization problem using quantum technology. It's not maybe useful for everyone to become a specialist, but it's good to have a culture.
And maybe back to Paris region, because I'm really interested in that, especially from the European point of view. Traditionally, when we take a look at the AI wars that are happening right now, it's basically the United States and China playing in this game, and Europe does not really play a big role in this. Do you see this differently with quantum technologies? Is there like a strong lobby of quantum research in Europe?
Excellent question. Even in the if I remember well, Emmanuel Macron's speech when he introduces the National Quantum Plan, he says, we want to be on the top 3 because we don't want to win this war or this competition. I don't think we use the word war. We don't want to use this competition as we nearly missed the top 3 for AI. So yes, we see a kind of race, and France is well positioned thanks to a well-structured national quantum plan, and as far as I'm concerned, thanks to a regional investment plan in experimentation. You know, really close to the market. It's called PAck Quantique. It's super efficient to make work together an industrial startup, and eventually you also have the possibility to integrate someone from academics to solve real issues, to work on real problems, and that's funded by the regional council.
Thank you, Thomas, for your insights. It was a pleasure, and have fun at the conference.
Thank you, Tarek.